Federation is our peaceful home. On this day, the Empire came to bring chaos, pain, and death. They want to plunder everything in the galaxy. To protect our home, we can only risk our lives by fighting. The willpower of freedom will never surrender. Defeat made the entire Federation fall apart. The once lofty ideals no longer exist. Will you become our new hope, Commander?
The location is accurate. We're approaching the target.
This flagship's been here for 5 years. I don't know if it still works. What do you think? Captain... what's your name?
Greg, this is the last time I'll let you look at my ID card. Remember my name.
Sorry, big dog. I'll just call you boss from now on.
Even if this flagship is only at 20% of its original capabilities, it's still much better than our little rundown ship.
This looks good. We also have to set up the fleet. Let's go on board. I feel my days of becoming a commander aren't too far away.
I can't tell its status just from looking at the shell. We can only check the electronic equipment inside to be sure. Also, you need to calm down. We can't let our cook become the commander.
How could a fellow like me manage logistics?
Circuits, check. Info, check. Propulsion system, check. Everything appears to be in good working order. The new Federation has finally done something. This is a real flagship. The Rangers finally have a flagship.
Luckily, we were close by when the message was sent and flew right over. Without a flagship, we could only rely on our original small, broken ship that always has to go around every Imperial ship it comes across.
Welcome to Federation Flagship C4B88. I'm Laura, the assistant of this flagship.
Hey, Laura! Today is a really...
Fine. This isn't the time for useless chit-chat. We have to find a place close by to inspect the status of the flagship.
Nearby is an abandoned spaceport that you can use with a little cleaning up.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Teleport reaction detected. Teleport system self-check complete. Charging. High energy attack reaction detected. Shield unlocked automatically.
It's a trap! We've been tricked!
I don't think it's... Most likely, an Imperial fleet picked up our traces when we activated the flagship.
Anyway, we have to fight him now. Rangers are never afraid of the enemy. Let's go!
I have already mobilized some of the spaceport's frigates. They are on the way to help us.
Okay, let's set out first.
flagship has entered the battle.
Our reinforcement fleet has already arrived.
This is a good opportunity to summon the courage to thoroughly defeat the Imperial fleet in one go.
Teleport system all set.
We must get ready to go. Our flagship was damaged badly.
The enemy can't hold on much longer either. Destroy the enemy flagship and teleport at once.
Although we defeated the Imperial fleet, our flagship lost its fight capabilities. This flagship wasn't easy to come by.
There's a spaceport in front of us. I can repair the flagship only if there's a flagship dock. Don't underestimate me.
This spaceport might not be as good as you imagine. The main facilities have already been scrapped, and many rooms are occupied by refugees.
Don't worry. I've seen worse over the years. We can slowly activate these facilities.
In any case, I'll act as your guide.
Though it's a little obsolete, this spaceport is huge. It's hard to believe that the old Federation would set up a spaceport in such a remote place.
Back then, this was constructed as a wartime reserve base. Although the location is out of the way, the core features are still in good condition.
Do you mean the core features only need to be activated? Let's get started. We're still a long way away from being able to use the spaceport.
First, we have to activate the spaceport's facilities.
This is the spaceport hologram, where you can check the status of the features and facilities, as well as activate construction. Command Center. We can start by activating the simple flagship dock.
Dock has deteriorated over the years, huh?
That's not important. The basic features are also here. We only have to make some small repairs. Laura, help me open the flagship's repair port.
The repair port is open. Flagship. This is the flagship dock, where you can build and repair flagships. This is one of the core areas of the spaceport. Tap Repair to repair the flagship. Warships ready.
It's repaired.
Helen, you repaired it so fast.
After all these years, I have relied on my ability to repair ships for survival. Would I still be a naive girl if the war didn't force me to grow up?
Just from looking at the quality of the repair job you did on the flagship, you're still a naive girl.
Are you looking for trouble? The stock is badly damaged, and I can recover the flagship to its most basic state. We will have a much better flagship when we get a better dock. The flagship is all set. Next, we should... What should we do? We've been wandering for so long. We have completely forgotten what a spaceport is supposed to be like.
There is a spaceport development handbook in the database that was laid out by the old Federation. We need to follow the procedures.
The old Federation disappeared so long ago. Can this handbook even be used now?
Boss, isn't this an old Federation spaceport? What are you worried about?
According to the handbook's guidance, we need to activate some of the buildings first. Command Center. According to the instructions in the handbook, our next step should be to increase our battle power. We can activate the military dock to produce warships. Command Center. Okay, now we can build frigates, the most basic warship.
My warship will be ready soon.
Ship building. This is the military dock, where you can build and repair warships. Warships are an important battle power. This is another core area of the spaceport. Tap Start Building to manufacture a new warship.
We've waited too long for this batch of warships. We're sitting ducks!
We have a small amount of materials that can speed up building. Let's use some now. We can use speed up for building, production, and research. What should we do if we run out of speed up materials? We'll have to go explore and think of ways to get more.
Command Center. Command Center. Research. According to the handbook, we need to equip every ship with all kinds of weapons, but we currently don't have any inventory, nor do we have the corresponding production tech. We want every ship to be as powerful as they can be. Tech research is essential. Military. Have already started to research tech. This will make our boosts bigger and better. The core features of the spaceport have all been activated. Other areas will slowly be activated along with the commander's exploration.
This really makes me angry. The food on our ship is running low. I wanted to go to the commercial district to resupply, but I never thought they wouldn't even let me in. They almost...
Poor guy. Our chef has difficulty remembering to cook and unexpectedly almost got beaten.
Some of the residents here have been exiled because of war. They won't do anything to make us look good.
But we are the Rangers who maintain peace. The demons of war obviously should be the Empire.
Whether it's the Empire, Federation, or us, these sad people are all participants of war, and we are the people responsible for them losing their home. Alert! Unknown flying object found nearby. It doesn't look like an Imperial fleet from the size. Most likely, it's just some space pirates that have their eyes on us. These pirates flee between every spaceport, relying on non-stop plundering to survive.
We almost can't go on surviving ourselves, and they still want to plunder us? Let's go defeat them! Does a bunch of stinking space pirates still want to rob our spaceport? Hit 'em!